How you? Turn the music down here now that people are showing up. How are you guys? Yeah, I'm trying to get this thing in the background here. How you? Go. Okay, now let's bring up Twitch. Hold on. And then we'll say hello to some people. Okay, there you go. Okay, let's see who's here. Hey, Reggie. How you? On the Facebook side. Hi, Midori. Hey, Michael, what's up? Vicky's in the house. David, only early. Good morning, Andy. Good morning to you, David. Yes, it is early. We'll be talking about that in a little bit. If you play music, we come. Okay, well. How's that, Sylvia? There we go. Oh. Oh, that is a nice black shirt. Oh, thank you. Yeah, in my beatnik outfit. Hi, Wild Willie. How you, Aaron? A little loud for talking, small kind. Yeah. Well, I was just goofing around there, huh? Let's bring it down a little bit right there. Hey, how you, Uncle Black? Getting ready for work? Yeah, let's have a cup of coffee together. What do you say? There we go. Oh, mahalo, Ron. Okay. Brother Bruce on the Twitch side. Hi, Eric. Morning, Brother Andy. Good morning to you. Oh, should we be on Twitch? You know what? It would be nice, and that's part of what we're going to talk about, Ron, because, you know, what this is part of is what we're calling the morning Twitch, because when I get affiliate status, and we'll talk a little bit about that, I had to reapply. They won't let me broadcast on 3 platforms like I normally do, so this morning may just be on Twitch. Yep, that's what's happening. Hey, Jason, black shirt session during class. Yes, sir. Hey, study, Jason. Pay attention. I wish I had done that more in high school. So, hola, Andy. Hey, ¿qué tal, mi amigo? How are you? Hey, good morning. Hey, Pancho Leo. Mahalo, uncle. Hey, how are you there, Pancho? Okay, coffee, yes. Hey, Ray. The Ray Awakens. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. With the puzzle avatar on the ribbon, which I don't know what that means, but ooh, Crucible in the house. How you, Eric? There he is, right there. Crucible. Oh, I like those guys. They were on my television show in 2000. Oh my goodness, between 2007 and 8. That's when my show was on. Oh, okay. Let's see. Switching to twitching. Oh, hey, I like that. Wow. Hey, my excuse. I waited for a giant SQL query to finish. Okay, sequential query language. Isn't a sequential query language query redundant? Just wondering. Maybe the acronym changed and I don't know it. Hey, hi Kevin. Okay, let's see. Hola. You're in Texas. Oh. Well. Hey, wow, super chat on me. This is a different kind of show here. This is where we kind of work things out and talk about things, and you know what? And it turns out, anyway, let's see who else is here. Hey, Kamwela Man is here. Hey, Kamwela Man, I have some of the files you loaded, and I'm gonna throw the one of you doing the signs. And see if people can guess where you are, just because I want to make sure that I wasn't being, I didn't have too big a producer hat on when we spoke last night. Anyway, can I get it? No, you know what, Eric? All that stuff is long gone. If you search it on YouTube, maybe there might be something there, but all that stuff was, too long ago. The only copies I had were on DVDs too, and somebody else has them now, and I haven't seen them in years. That show, I built it with investor money and stuff, so somebody wanted to see if they could do something with it, sell it in syndication or whatever, and even though they were all made whole, nobody lost money, investing in the show. In fact, they actually did well because of the tax benefits that I offered them, but still. Almost like blowing a dog whistle. No, don't relate dog whistling to me, okay? In the political sense, that's kind of a not so good thing, I shall say. Aloha, Andy, and Twitchin' Hamajan Gangi. Aloha, awinala. Aunala. Oinala. Aloha, oinala. Awinala. 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 Oh, awinala. Oh, sound like, I'm thinking, what is awinala? Yeah. Morning to you. Oh, looking great in it's my beatnik shirt because I'm in that mood. Much mahalos for everything you gave, Uncle Black. Yeah, Uncle Black, a big supporter of the show. In fact, we're going to talk a little bit about that. It's about 5 after here. Let's everybody get their coffee going, and then yeah, it's Ice Cream Wednesday, but not on this show. That'll happen at 3:30. I think starting the day off with a bowl of ice cream might not be the best plan. And plus, it would melt in my hot cup of coffee. No, it's not that kind. It's not a Where's Waldo thing, Kevin. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. Hey, how's it, Gil? How you? Share Bear, how you? Aloha. Thank you for checking in. Let's see. Which one is that? Late Night with Andy Bumata. Yeah, remember that show? I did that. Yeah, no, it was called Nighttime. It was called Nighttime. Yeah, I had a band. I was on every day. 5 days a week, not Friday, not Saturday and Sundays. But I was doing like a regular talk show thing, and personally lost a lot of money. What else is new, But that's how I feel about it. You keep throwing stuff out there and see if something sticks, right? And again, that's all part of what I plan to talk about here today, this morning. I really like this time of day. I know I'm probably a little morning voice and morning energy, but guess what? Maybe when the coffee kick in, bummers, you ain't Dropbox that bugger one time, but I never download computer illiterate. I'm sorry. Yeah, I did the best I could with that one. Yes, that's Danny. This is the Lono in the background. I took a bunch of his songs and there's only about 30 minutes of it, but I blended them so they didn't stop and start, so I kind of did this so they fade one into the other, and I took that 30 minutes and duplicated it 4 times so it'll cover 2 hours, but in the background like this, not so bad. Yeah, I'll turn it up for a second for you. that shirt looks great with the lace. Yeah, remember that? This is the shirt I was accidentally wearing when the lace showed up, and they worked good, you know. But another thing good about these black hat sessions, you know, you don't look as fat with the black on it because you can't see that part right here. So that's the vanity reason for the shot. But plus I have a ton of black shirts because from my motorcycle riding days, you know, and I purposely used past tense there. You know, I have a lot of black shirts because we wear a leather vest, and it, you know, with black looks best under it. And it's part of our club colors too. You have to do certain things. Oh, you sound more morning mellow. That's good. Yeah, you know. And again, you know, I'm gonna wait a little while here till some people show up, and then we'll kick in. But it looks like it. And Lono in the background. That's right. Cool. Aloha. Andy, I uploaded Lodo's music to my file manager, but it only plays one song at a time. Where do I upload it so it plays continuously? You know, I'd have to know what sort of music player you have. If there's a whole bunch of files in one, like I'm guessing he sent you a zip file, and when you opened the zip file, it created a folder, and in that folder, there's a whole bunch of songs, right? Okay, so to create it, what I did was, like, if you have like something like Garage, if you want a background thing like I'm doing, you get like a program like GarageBand, and you just load them in there, and then, you know, if you want them to end, then you do them like this, right, where they end, and then the new one starts, and there's like a second of silence in between. But if you want it to blend, then you do them like this. You take that file. When it's in GarageBand, they sit in a timeline like this, and then you slide them together, so you mush the ends. You know, if you want to get really audiophile, you can fade one down, you know, fade both of them, and then, you know, so they look like that, right? And then you do that. You see what I mean? It's hard to suggest what to do unless I know the specific programs you have, you know. But that's what I did. I took mine into a Final Cut Pro because you can mess with audio there. You may, I don't know. I'm wondering if you have a music. I can't upload to Spotify, right? No, you can't. Spotify has their own playlists, you know, and when you play music on Spotify, the people on Spotify get paid, right? So you can't just put music up in there, right? But I'm wondering if you, what I'm saying is, if you had like QuickTime, right? And you drug the whole folder onto it, you know what? But then it would just go boop, 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 and you'd have to fire each one off individually. Yeah. I don't know if you're on a Mac or a PC. I'm a PC guy, so I'm not that familiar with Windows. It's been years. But I would suggest a program like GarageBand. Okay. Let's see who's here. Let's see on Andrew Bumatai on Facebook. We have 7 people, and Facebook Andy, we have 16 on YouTube. We have 16, and on Twitch we have 17. Wow. That's pretty good. So, okay, so here, let me talk a little bit about some of the things. that I think we'll discuss on this morning Twitch. Okay, first of all, this morning Twitch thing, for those of you may have just joined us, and I apologize to you guys who have heard this too many times, but I'm on 3 platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Okay. On Twitch, I have acquired affiliate status, which means that I'll make a little money on the ads, plus I can offer custom emojis, or emotes as they call them on Twitch, to people. Plus, if you want, you can subscribe there for $5 a month and not see ads. Okay, I just realized that someone brought it to my attention, and there are some other things, but I haven't reached that status because even though I met all the requirements, you have to apply. My application was turned down recently, so I went back and went, what? Well, turns out they have to have your tax information. So I gave my social security number, but my name, for some reason, it auto-filled Andy Bumatai Enterprises LLC, which is not the name on my tax returns. So they rejected it. So I went back, and every time I tried to do it, it filled in that LLC name. So, yada yada with the support and all that. Well, it turns out, clear the cookies on your browser because that's automatic. Oh, jeez. So I went down that rabbit hole for a little while, fixed it, and reapplied, and it looks, now I'm waiting a couple days to see if that happens. That's the update there, right? Now, once that does happen, Twitch won't allow you to stream in 3 platforms at the same time. Okay, only one. And 24 hours after you broadcast into Twitch, you can put that on Facebook or YouTube. So I can create a Black Hat playlist, and then put this stuff there. Okay. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Okay. But that brings me to another subject. Okay. Oh, here. I saw you with your motorcycle pals at Times Coffee Shop in Kailua. Yes, I remember that. We used to go there quite a bit when we rode together. But I may be selling my motorcycle here because I want some money to invest back into this show here. And this is the other thing. Again, this is what we do here in these morning sessions because it's a little more relaxed, and I bounce ideas off of you. The first idea was like what I just mentioned. We do the morning Twitch. And my original idea was to do it as like kind of a tech thing, technology for the rest of us, revolving primarily about streaming. Okay, so if you want to know, how to speak on camera, what kind of lighting, what cameras, what microphone, there's a lot of little aspects that all kind of need to fit together, right? Then we'll talk about that a little bit. Now, here, let's see what Modori has to say. To solve one problem, you have to solve 3, and then you have 3 more problems. Familiar to that. So true. It's, it's the classic 1 step forward, 2 steps back, right? Right, exactly. So, again, the original idea is to do kind of the morning Twitch, streaming tech for the rest of us. Not the kind, real high mucka, lots of acronyms and all kind, hyperbolic, explanations on things. It's, just for people who want to stream on Zoom or Skype or, just talk to their family. How can you do that a little better? I think there's a niche for that, right? Okay. That's why I said we need one telethon for saving Andy Bike. No, John, please. No, that's not what I'm asking for. You know, I appreciate the thought, John, but that would just embarrass me. And plus, you know, there's other ways you can help other than that. In fact, that brings me to the second thing. So, recap. Morning Twitch, my original idea was streaming tech for the rest of us, and that's what we would talk every morning like this. Now, here. Daily Pigeon live at 3:30 Hawaii time every day. An idea I had last night was to move that show to this time slot. Okay? And the reason for that is because it's more palatable for people across America, especially those on the East Coast. Okay? When I do 3:30, right, in the afternoon, you guys on the East Coast know, it's like, you know what, 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning sometimes for you guys, depending on how long we go. Well, I look at Keola P. He has to go to sleep because he's 10 years old. It's too late for him, right? So I'm seriously thinking about taking the Daily Pigeon and doing a modified version of it here, okay? Or dropping it, because here's the reason I say that. And when I say dropping it, I don't mean just, well, okay, good night, it's over, because, you know, we have too much invested in it. We have, you know, chat groups, and there's a group, and, you know, we have to find a way to do something else with it, but dropping that time slot and doing something maybe here on different days or something. Again, these are just ideas. And the reason I'm saying that is because in the time slot it's just slowly fading. We're getting less views, we're getting less watch time. There's certainly, and when you do that, that means less revenue. And by the way, you know, there's never been any money in this. I mean, it looks impressive when, you know, people super chat maybe $50 or above, especially the kind of stuff that, you know, Uncle Black does. But, you know, by and large, there's no way, you know, you could live off any of that money. I mean, it's not a full-time job. I have other sources of income, you know, not a lot, but enough. In fact, when people ask me about it, they go, how you doing, Andrew? You know, these are rough times. I know you lost a lot of work. I say, you know, bro, the snorkel is 1 inch above the water. Right there now. You know, when the water get rough, small can get inside, but guess what? You know, plenty of people, their snorkel is under the water. So I feel fortunate that mine is, you know, 1 inch over, because I've always been one of those brothers, you know, hey, the car run just as good, you know, when the thing almost empty as when full, right? The car don't know, it's still running, but you're the only one, you know, stressing out when you look at the gas gauge. Oh, I hope I make it. I want to get a little bit of gas, you know. When that happens to me, especially when on my bike, I go, hey, you know what? Worrying doesn't put any more gas in the tank, you know. It just clouds your thought process and your ability to come up with ideas that might put more gas in the tank, right? So that's what I'm saying. Oh, okay, let's say, oh boy, started off good. Now I get kung fu lips again. Is it just my side? Oh, wow. Pampa. Anybody else having kung fu lips on Twitch? Kevin wants to know. Mine is way off. Wow. So sorry. No, Kevin. No, Kevin. Kung fu lips chops here too. Oh, man. Really? Oh, that's a drag. I gotta find out. Ooh. Wild Witty, hang on. Mine is off too, but I don't care. I don't know why that. I'll just talk slower. I don't know. I feel like turning down my sound and watching it there, see how bad it's off. I wonder if I can do that. I don't think I can. That's funny. Mine is off too, but I don't care. I don't know why that thinks that's so funny. It's okay on YouTube, yeah. So, and that's part of why we're doing this, I tried to adjust the latency, but and again, there's nothing I can do about it right now. So sorry, you guys. What I'll do is I'll just not move my mouth, and then you won't know that it's off. How's that? I'll just do a ventriloquist thing, okay? Sorry. Slightly there. Yeah, I know watch your lips. Okay. Yeah, sorry, Norman. I'm on. My Dory is trilingual. She talk kung fu too. I always say kung fu, but when you look at the spelling, it's kung fu. But I always say kung like every other American. Hey, I think it's off different for each browser. I will open site in a different browser. Yeah, let me know, you guys. But in general, aside from the quirkiness of maybe, and by the way, some of this may have to do with me not having reached affiliate status yet, because Twitch is a different animal. The people, the scum pond like me, right? They don't get things like a button where you can change your resolution, right? But when you get affiliate status, you get the button sometimes. When you reach partner, you get the button all the time. So I'm guessing they dole out the bandwidth accordingly with that same mentality. Okay? But anyway, and again, this is just thoughts, okay? You've probably been noticing some of the changes on Daily Pigeon Live, right? Like we stopped doing the junk in the pole and all this kind of stuff, right? Well, what I've been doing that, and I didn't want to, seem like, hey, the ship is sinking, everybody panic, whatever. But I was trying to do things to make changes before things happen. Now, I don't know if the changes hurt, but the decline in viewership and whatever, and views and that all that analytic type stuff on Daily Pigeon is slowly dropping. Now, in most businesses, there's a huge peak, which we saw because of the novelty of it. Then there's always a dip, and I'm expecting it to kind of slowly pick up again, right? But I think, and all my Uncle Black, hey, I don't work for free, so you shouldn't. Out of your pocket. No other ways. Well, you know what, Uncle Black, I appreciate that, and I almost turned off the super chat to make these announcements because I didn't want people to think that, I was trolling for donations, and please don't, you guys, okay? Hey, hi, Dwayne. Oh, Mr. Islands. Yeah, I live here and I miss him, Dwayne, so don't feel bad because, we're all on lockdown here. And hey, Uncle Andy, affiliate is easy to get. Just encourage people to go to Twitch and follow you. Brother Sam, I already have affiliate status. We did it in 5 days. Yeah, you're right. And I asked the gang and everybody went and boom. The last piece of the puzzle is you have to apply to them, straighten out the taxes, because, when they give you that 5 cents a day, they want to be able to tax you for it, so they need your tax information. After I straighten that out, then I go to the next application process, which is how they get the money to me. So I got to give them banking information and all this, I know. But still, as far as the requirements, you know, followers and all that stuff, Sam, I was able to get that thanks to the Hammer Jang Gang very easily, you know. What? So, bro, you on Twitch or what, Sam? By the way, I was thinking about you the other day. We were actually able to bring 3 people on. So maybe we can get, you know, you and your crazy partner, and you both can be on if you have separate cameras and separate stuff. And then we can talk about, you know, whatever. But, which brings me to, puts me back on the page with Daily Pigeon Live. We're still figuring out what to do with that show, right? And Uncle Black, no, here's the thing. Uncle, yeah, Andy, we all Hammer Jang Gang, we support you. Tell us straight what you need. You know what? The Hammer Jang Gang is solid. They are doing more than they have to. What I need to do is create a show that brings new people to the, it's not about, you know, taking the Hammer Jang Gang and wringing them out like some kind of washcloth and, you know, getting all I can from them. That model, as you know, Black, even if, you know, even if, oh wow, for 2 months, oh look how much these guys donated, that's great. The 3rd month, Garen Barron's gonna drop off, right? I have to find, in your vernacular, Uncle Black, new customers, which in my vernacular is new viewers, right? I have to bring new people to the platform so that the pressure on the Hammer Jang Gang isn't as much, right? And you know, believe me, I'm used to this. This is show business. This is how it works, right? You have to, you know, build it and they will come. And I think we have something cool, which brings me to the 3rd piece of Daily Pigeon, okay? And this has a lot to do with this virus environment that we're living in, right? I can't get people, I can't talk to people, I can't get people to come to my house and help and do stuff. So I have to do it all, right? Now, you know, Kamoela Man has been doing what he can, but he's not a cameraman, you know? I mean, he puts you know, he gets some beautiful shots driving, but whenever we try to do anything other than a camera on the car and do stuff, you know, I coach him as best I can, but, you know, and, you know, I can't afford a real camera guy, and a real camera guy can't go out and, you know, wear a mask and shoot in different places, so there's some restrictions. In fact, I want to show you this here. This is what I was talking about. Let me see if I can load this here. Okay. Kamoela Man shot some stuff, and he did this. Check this out, okay? I'm going to play this for you, right?
Hey gang, hey Andy. The cam is reaching new heights, specifically 20 feet up in the air in this here tree. I passed this tree 100 times and never did stop and look and find out what kind of tree it was. That was a police car. Anyway, I did some research. I went Google them and I came up with this. Okay, this is a Kigelia tree, native to West Africa. Kigelia, not Kigelia, Kigelia. And a member of the Calabash family, and also a cousin to the begonia flowering plants family. So they've studied this plant, this tree in England and Australia for decades to come up with the beneficial principles within. This is what it looks like inside when I cut open. It's pretty firm and pithy. Anyway, there is a company in Hawaii, and it's called ilovekigelia.com, and they sell the skin and hair products, and it's a local company, so go check out there if you want your hair to be nice. Okay, gangy, I hope you like the spockinization of the sausage tree. Talk to y'all later. Aloha.
Okay. Could you tell that he climbed that tree and was in the top of it? He sends me that, and I said, bro, I know you say you're 20 feet up in the air, but there wasn't the shot from the tree up there so you could see how far he was. He didn't take the camera and point it down and go, wow, look how high I am, or any of that kind of stuff, right? So, it's like I go, bro, I appreciate it and I'll show it, but, don't climb a tree and risk your life, in the top of a tree if you don't show it on camera. But he's not a cameraman. He's trying to do stuff other than, and I appreciate the help, right? And, he's trying to improve the show. And here, like you take a look at what Cisco said here. Let me go back. I just read, look here. Cisco says, yeah, good to change it. Maybe have some Hawaiian cooking, and make some throw nets, right? And different kind of Hawaiian stuff. May have guava. Bro, you know how hard it is to do a cooking show, right? You have to have a camera up here. You have to cooking shows take a crew of at least 8 people. Bro, I'm by myself in a room. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to figure out is how we can get back to stuff that I can physically do. Okay? And one of those is like this, and there are many shows on Twitch and other places where people talk and answer questions about a specific subject, and that's why I'm trying to get into, talking about streaming, because it's something I like to do and I like to be of help. I think I'm pretty good at explaining it, but like when people, I get suggestions all day. Andy, you know what you should do, bro? Why you don't get one helicopter and fly over the islands, and then land one place, get out, interview people, and then get back in the helicopter, bro. Not our helicopters are, not only are they $300 an hour, you just can't land. You know what I mean? So, and I understand people aren't producers, right? And they certainly aren't producers that are flat broke. Okay, and again, I'm not whining about it. I went into this knowing, this is a little thing that I expected. I'm expecting to lose money for a year, right, before it picks up momentum. And the only way shows like this become successful is if more people watch. Okay, so that's why I'm trying to do this. If can, and I'm sorry about the kung fu lips, if can, go to Twitch, follow, and when we do these morning sessions, watch there, because the more average viewers I have, the more I go up on the what would I call it, the ladder. But I was trying to add an adjective there, the fickle ladder, right? And then the more people will watch. And then the burden to support the show through subscriptions or donations or whatever for people who enjoy the content, the burden is less on the Hamajang, OG. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Melvin can land in your yard, or she can land anywhere. But what I'm saying, yeah, it's always easy to say what to do, gang members. Andy, only one man and no help in producing. Well, you see, why you understand that, Uncle Black, is because you actually build stuff, right? And I know that you've gone in to build something and someone said, You know what I want? I want blinking lights and flashing, and I want the wall to be able to turn sideways and spin and move. And then what I'd like the wall to do is to drop like this, and then over here there's a desk. But when it's not a desk, it moves back up and then turns sideways and disappears. And you're like, brah. And in your mind, you're seeing the switches and the levers and the pulleys and the motors and all the stuff. But what the person sees is only this wall doing this thing, right? And then you say to him, okay, it's going to be, $50,000 in motors alone. And they go, what? Bruh, just to move one wall, So in our working field, we call it delegation. Yeah. However, with delegation, you need a paid individual, and that right there, Andy, how do we find you on Twitch? Okay. Here, let me show you. Okay, hold on. You go to twitch.tv, right? When you go there, right, it looks like this right here. Okay. Now I'm already here, but if you go to, here, I'll show you. Yeah, right there. If you go to twitch.tv, it looks like this. Okay. Now I don't know if you can see this little, you see that right there? Come on. Hey, how come my thing isn't sliding? Okay, anyway, right here in the middle, right over the guy playing the guitar, right over his head, you see that search bar right there? Right here? Come on, you. What my mouse is acting up. Okay, right here, you put in Andy Bumatai, right there like that. And then when you do that, then you see this right here. Andy Bumatai, and then you click that, boom, and then you're here. You do that, then you see this right here. Okay, let me turn my sound down on it. Okay? So that's how you do it. I hope that is helpful. Now let me see if I can get back without blocking anything. Yeah. Okay, so you go to twitch.tv, and right in the middle there's a search bar. You put in my name, which is spelled like that. Okay, and then click on it, and then on the bottom there's a little purple follow button, and click that if you can. Okay, John. Hey, have a good one, brother. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Put the music back on. Or, here's cold. Here's look at this. Here's Brother Sam on Twitch. Hey, download the app for your phone. More easy for use. Okay. Let's see how we're doing now. I have 19 people watching, and we have 90. Oh, see, we picked up 4 followers today. Mahalo, you guys, appreciate it. But I mean, it's interesting, and especially when you see, somebody like, as talented as Brother Sam, and he's doing all this other thing, bro. But I guess the difference would be if he tried to start his own radio station, right? And hey, listen, I'm gonna produce the whole thing and get all the, all the equipment and broadcast. Now, people have done that successfully, but still, that would be the difference. So what I'm thinking about now, we're still going to do the Daily Pigeon Show at 3:30, but I'm seriously thinking about seeing if I can move that show to this time slot and configure it so it's easier to do for me, and that's like, the interviews that we have been doing, right? They're not helping the viewership. In fact, they may have hurt. You never know with entertainment, but you would think if you had Jerry Lopez on, you would get a lot of views. People were certainly stoked, but the views didn't go foompa, and maybe because I'm, I'm too surf-centric. I look at Jerry like, damn, it's Jerry Lopez, but So, and here's the part of the reason. And again, this is sort of a black hat session, this morning Twitch thing, right? Okay, all right, Gil, aloha, bro. Thanks for dropping by. But I gotta go work. See, that's one of the things about doing it at this time, right? People would slip in and move it. And, and another thing is I could start this show at 6 a.m., because I'm up at 5, right? So if I started this at 6, right, and then we did 2 hours, but included the morning Twitch part, and then I took that show and then put it on YouTube and Facebook after the fact, and just played it as a show and asked people, hey, if you want a live comment and you want to do it, then you can do it. Because a lot of the people now are watching the Daily Pigeon Live on reruns. I mean, we often get maybe 200 views on YouTube during the show, and then another 200 after the fact watching then, right? So in my mind, I'm thinking, would it be easier for people, and is the time frame better if they can watch it in the morning, right? And the upside, yeah, see, it's 12 o'clock in Winnipeg right now, right? But, right, Brian, when I'm doing it at 3:30, what time is it there, right? Earlier is better for the mainland. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking. And again, I'm just kicking around ideas. I don't have anybody else to really talk to except you guys, right? I try to talk about this stuff to my wife, and she's teaching 3- and 4-year-olds in the back bedroom there. Believe me, she has her own agenda. She's creating, lesson plans and all that kind of stuff, right? Okay, hey, Andy, you have such a cool setup ready for podcasting. Like I said, enter your content. I said earlier, your content is killers. You know what, Sam? When I'm on Twitch, you can download just the audio. So my idea is to download just the audio and then edit it and then put it up as a podcast. But I have too much to do now, and I'm not that good at that, right? And, Vance and I, Vance Morimoto, who's helping me, but he's so busy now, we're trying to figure that out, And yes, that's exactly what I would like to be able to do, right? Yeah, this is lunchtime show for East Coast, exactly. Hey, we value any time with you. Mahalo, Brian. Yeah, great idea. Exactly. But again, it's just one more thing for me to do. But here's my thinking. And you got to imagine, I'm kind of in survival mode right now. If I do the Daily Pigeon combined with morning Twitch in some fashion, I haven't, I like to name puppies after you see them. So if we do that, right, and I start at 6, if I do 2 hours, 6, 7, right, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm power work. I have the rest of the day to go out and shoot or or edit or do anything. I just have to go to sleep a little more early, but I get up at 5. I don't care what time I go to sleep. I'm old, What's this? Notice viewership always up. talk about places, old times, things we once did, reminiscing again. What is the age demographic? Yeah, the age demographic, I'm strongest in 45 to 65 plus, because that's as far as they go. You and me, we in the plus part now, right? So, but in that demographic. But it's interesting because most entertainment companies, it's all 18 to 42 or something. That's their sweet spot, right? But to me, the people 45 to 65, they get all the money. You know what I'm saying? They have the time, and especially people past 65, like me, right? They have more time. A lot of them are retired, or they have successful businesses, and they're more likely to kick back and watch something. But like you, Uncle Black, you watching in the morning, but you gotta heli pretty soon, because you know you gotta go work, right? Or at least oversee projects and stuff. You know, 145 over here. Yeah. Yeah, you know, Dwayne, if can, make that a habit when you say over here. I don't remember where over here is for you, because, you know, we get plenty of people. So, you know, say, you know, it's 1:45 p.m. in Austin or wherever, because it says you Dwayne Austin. I'm not joking, Andy Bumate. You cover paint and materials and label, and labor is free from me. Oh, bro, but then I gotta fly you from Winnipeg to Hawaii. No, believe me, I know, you know, my snorkel is an inch above the water, and for me that means I'm still able to save. I've been saving, you know, not from this show, of course. This show, everything goes back into the equipment, but, you know, in my other sources of income, I've been squirreling away little money, because, you know, my dream is to get to 20 grand and then buff out this studio, right? I mean, this looks okay, but, you know, this looks like somebody's tiki bar in Barstow, you know? I mean, you know, and I'm proud of it. I mean, I'm so happy to have this tiki from Uncle Black, and this is the Uncle Black corner here, right, with the Kim Taylor Reese lamp, right? But still, what I want to be able to do is incorporate my edit station. I think I showed it to you one time. Okay, let me show you what I mean. If I turn this on. Okay, hold on, because I gotta bring this up here. Okay. Here. I hope it came up. I hope it came up as a camera here. Let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah. Okay, here. Okay. You see that over there, right? That back there. See, that's my bed, right? But that back there, that's my editing station. That's where I do all my editing, right? And this, of course, is my that's a green screen where I used to shoot another show. But see all my cameras and all this stuff here that I built. You see that those are pipes from City Mill that I screwed to the table here so I can mount stuff, right? And then there's my other camera here. But this is my monitors. See how wide this monitor is? Plus I have a second monitor over here. And it doesn't. I can't. This is attached with a cord. But anyway, what I want to do is take that station right here, the one in the back, and flip it around, and then flip. Oh, hey, hold on. Everything all stock. Okay. Take that one, flip it around, take this, flip it around. So when I'm shooting like this, what you see in the background is that editing station. And when I'm at that editing station, I can put a camera and shoot, and you'll see this station in the back of that. You see how, can you visualize how cool that would look, right? And I could get up and go, oh, let me go to the edit, and then and flip on a camera over there and that kind of stuff, right? Now, and the reason for that, is not so much just to show off all my cool stuff, but to be able to go, oh, you want to know, like when who was it? I think it was Wild Willie, or asked about doing the playlist thing, right? I'd go, oh, okay. I go over there to my other station where I have that, and I go, let me show you. Bing, 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 bring it up on the screen and go, okay, here, look, see? Just drag this in and show them, right? Right? Because I can do that, a certain amount of that stuff, right? Woo. David, old guys rule. Well, old guys learning new tricks, I guess. Ooh, hey, here's Sam saying shakalaka. Yes, unless you're using souped up desktop with latency, the latency gets worse. It's rough on Twitch. Well, again, Sam, if I can get to when I get affiliate, or even if I can get to partner, then there's a button there that you can change how it's, you can change your resolution so you can lower it, so it's not processing so your personal computer isn't processing much info, and then that helps the latency. Okay, but that's not available now because I'm pond scum. Ooh. I'm on a project, on a major highway project in Lansing, Michigan. It's 1:45 p.m. and coming lions and clear on my coming loud and clear in my truck. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I'm glad. Yeah. Working from home in Huntington Beach, California, so it's nice to listen to you. Yeah, mahalo, Don. I appreciate it. Because where I luckily retired now, videographer for the daily pigeon. Yeah, I know that. Hey, come on, man. I really appreciate what you're doing. Serious. I mean, this is how much fun it is to work with Kamoela Man here. He sends me this video. I'm gonna try to find it here. Is it here? I don't think I didn't load it. Yeah, I don't have it. Is this the one? Wait, hold on. No, that's it. And anyway, Kamoela Man, it's the one where you drove up and you got the good parking. Hey, look at this! I got great parking. I think this isn't it. Oh, that's not it. Okay. But Kamoela Man, he works so hard. Here's one. Check this out. Okay, here he took his GoPro, he was down at the beach, he went, oh wow, look at this, and he's taking this, and he's going in here. But now, to make this usable I would have to slow it down and add music and do stuff, but I'm just so happy to have it, right? Because the beaches are all closed here. You go to the beach, you get a ticket. I know, look at these. Is it only me, or I'm thinking, it's uni, huh? We used to eat them, when I was in Makaha, when we was kids and we'd surf, right? We picked the black one, crack them open, just eat them right there on the beach. Let's see this now. If I can take this, now you're seeing this now, right? Okay, watch what I do with it for the show today. for the 3:30 show, right? And I want to incorporate like some of this stuff here. And then there's another one. It was really cool. This one here. Oops. No. I mean, just as an editor, check this out. See, if he does. Okay, you hear this now? And just with just this music, let's look at it. You see the potential on this? So anyway, you know, that's the kind of stuff that I enjoy doing, and I'm trying to figure out a way to be able to do more of it, you know. Oh, I like the tiki bar. Yes, no, we'll maintain that feeling, but I'm saying I would, you know, I mean, imagine a tiki bar meets, you know, the Apple store, you know, it's just kind of a cool thing. I mean, we're always going to be Hawaiian, and in fact, even if when we're thinking about doing the daily Twitch, right, just as a tech for the rest of us, I would start the show at, hey, you know what, I'm from Hawaii, so every once in a while you're going to hear me talk pidgin. Okay, so, you know, don't make all the kind of, wow, what are you talking about? If, you know, if I'm talking about, you know, resolution, if I say, you know, you got to change the kind of resolutions. Yeah, right? And I'm not talking about New Year's resolutions. I'm talking about frame rate, you know. And hey, viewing your show from Kailua, and I'm enjoying your show. Oh, thank you, Deborah. This is what we're calling the morning Twitch. It's just balahawing mostly, right? Where I talk to the board of directors, which is you guys, about ideas I have. Oh, don't look too romantic for wife and you. Don't look too romantic for wife and you. I don't understand what that means, Dwayne. My life doesn't seem romantic. Bruh, we've been together for 36 years, you know what I mean? It's not like that kind, you know, sparks are flying every, hey, buddy, ooh, honey, when you do the dishes, I gotta tell you, I'm getting some feelings, you know what I mean? It's like we're at that stage where she's doing her thing, you know, in her room, and she's got her whole setup, and then, I mean, don't get me wrong, we love each other dearly, and, you know, and enjoy each other's company more than anyone else's, but we still, you know, we do our own thing, and we figured that out a long time ago, you know. Anybody who think, you know, honey, you're gonna help me, I am the breadwinner, you support me, that's what, you know, that doesn't work, bro. Those days are over. You know, I had a comedian friend one time, he used to do this bit, he goes, hey, when I was growing up, you know, my dad was like, honey, yes? Oh, could I get a beer? Oh, okay, and then there's a beer. Oh, honey, yes, can I get a sandwich? Oh, okay, then there was a sandwich, and I'm growing up thinking, man, when I grow up, I'm gonna get one of those. And then when I grew up, guess what? They didn't make that model anymore. And rightly so, by my estimation. Oh, for Christ's sake. Oh, get tech to... Heather, get tech to help you. Okay, finding a tech that will willing to do what I want, number one. Paying that tech. How do you get that tech in these times? You can't talk to them. Everything has to be virtual. Okay? I know people always say that. Get a 14-year-old, get a tech, hire an intern, you know what I mean? I mean, I appreciate your suggestion, and I know, but saying it is very difficult than doing it. You know, I've had interns. They don't last. How much you work? When you gonna call me? We gotta do what? Every day? Yeah, every day. You do a show. That's crazy. Well, if you think it's crazy, maybe this isn't the place for you, you know? Oh, I know. It's, you know, I know. Perfect. Yes, Danny. Oh, mean. I know. Beautiful. Oh. Yay. Oh, thank you, Boring Pilot. How's it any? Hey, Scott, how are you? Welcome to the morning Twitch or, you know, Daily Pigeon version 3, whatever. Tiki Techno Bar. Oh, Tiki Tech. Oh, Tina Rose. I saw Tiki Techno Bar. I'm seeing Tiki Tech. That's not bad. Tiki Tech. Hey, hello, working. How's it? Welcome to Daily Pigeon's Tiki Tech. Ooh. See how it works. Right? Somebody comes up with an idea and, you know. And again, you guys are my board of directors here. I'm bouncing ideas off you. Right? Andy, sorry, gotta go. Later, Hammer Jane Gang. Love you all. Okay, bro. We'll see what. Yeah, see, 8 o'clock. But I get job like that. In the room. In the froom. I like in the froom. Yeah, how's it? The Espina. I think he is talking about your bedroom. Yeah, you know, again, you know, there's a ton of chats. If you say he, I don't know who that is, and I know it's hard for you to type. You know, a lot of times you want to, but see, I'm not at the bottom of the chat, so sometimes I say things. So let me go to the bottom here. And, yeah, Tiki Tech. See, look at that chakalaka, Tiki Tech. Yeah, I'm gonna remember that one. Whoa, Tiki Tech sounds interesting. Andy loves face planting on tech issues because he can talk to the gang about it and eventually work through it. Exactly. See, if we work it together, yeah. Oh, mahalo, Tina. Well, thank you. Tiki Tech, sweet. Yeah, that's it. Ain't no bounce up too hard, huh? Yeah, well, I don't know what you're talking about. No bedroom talk. This is daytime show. Yeah, no, what my point, of course, to that is that, you know, we have our own spaces, you know. But, you know, she's worried, bro. I got to tell you, you know, she's been doing this job for 15 years, maybe 17 years, something like that. She's teaching from home now. The schools are eating it. She works for essentially a private school. How long can they afford to do this? You know, so she may lose her job. You know, which, and what am I going to do? Oh, well, come over here and you can be a tech. You know, she's not interested in doing that. You know, and it's not fun for her. She doesn't like this. I love it. You know. Aloha, gang. Okay. PE. Magic shell later on. Okay, PE. Hey, no call him Boomer Tech. No. Anything with my name in it, you probably noticed, you know, when we came up with Hammer Jang Gang, you know, people were saying, you know, Boomatai's Brothers or Andy's Gang or anything with my name on it. It just, you know, because I have to say it, you know. And people do that. You ever see that? Hey, welcome to Andy's show. Hi, this is Andy Boomatai's show, and I'm Andy Boomatai. And you know, when you watch Andy Boomatai's show, you know, I like, how can people do that? Yeah, well, you know what, Taz? Being a professional comedian, jokes like this, right? We always say there's so much truth in jokes, you know. So, hey, you look pretty today. Oh, was I ugly yesterday? You know, the truth of that is, you know, the insecurity, right? And anybody who's, you know, I mean, that joke to me is sad, you know. I know it's supposed to be funny, but when I hear a joke like that, I'm like, it's sad, because, I don't know if you've ever been in a relationship like that. Wow, it's beautiful today, and I'm not. What? I would love a two-cam argument every day. I know you love it, but Brian, it's funny, and this is the comedian in me too. And I have used, jokes to different audiences over and over again, but still, it's like we wore out the this kind of, because the joke was, oh, this, it was like surprising and weird. But then when you create it, right? Okay, and now we'd like to do the two-camera argument, and and you do it, then it's, In fact, I wonder if that camera works even. Hold on. Sometimes it's been freezing up. Oh, it still works. Oh, okay. So, so it's like, hey, why are you looking down on me? I'm not looking down on you. This just happens to be where the cameras are. No, I mean, you up there and I'm down here. That makes you looking down on me. Oh, you gotta get over that. I never placed the cameras. I'm not the producer. Hey, stop it. Why don't you just step down from there? I cannot. I'm stuck inside the camera. Oh, did that work? I didn't even look. Oh, was I pushing the right buttons? Because I had to look down. I couldn't look at the screen. Andy, I want to see you interview Velvet one day. Yeah. We the thing about that one too, Tina, is, it's a good idea. It's funny when I'm in this mood. It's like I have different hats on. Sometimes when I have like yesterday when we were goofing with the hammer in the show, I don't know if you saw that, where I was hitting people's avatars with it. I was having so much fun because I was in that mood, But now I'm like in board of director mood, trying to decide overall what to do with the show, and that's the hardest part of this. You got to be the host, you got to be the silly guy, you got to be the cameraman, the editor, and sometimes changing the hats, which is another reason, and the more I think about it, I like moving the Daily Pigeon to this time slot, because then come, like 9 o'clock, that's 45 minutes, I have the rest of the day. I can goof around, have, work, edit, and then sleep early, get up, boom. Because when the show's in the middle of the day like that, I can't really do anything because I have the show to do, and after the show is pow, I have to do some things, and the sun is already going down, right? Oh no, I'm my dad. Boy, half the day's gone. My dad used to wake me up like 5, 6 o'clock, like to go work construction. Come on, get up, half the day's gone. Dad, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm talking about, right, Stephen? I mean, you're doing the same thing. Be yourself, Andy. Yeah, I know. That's what this is. That's what I'm trying to do. I mean, you were there 11 years ago when I was up in that, ING building, right, with that green screen show I was doing. Still, man, I mean, you look at it, and it's interesting if you look how fat I was back then. I have this bad habit when I get stressed, I eat, So, you can tell I was stressing out. Andy Bumatai, you have built a Discord radio chat show yet? Yes, I have a Discord. And I haven't done anything with it. I'm still trying to learn it. But I have a Discord channel, yeah. I think it's called Andy Bumatai, or did I do Daily Pigeon Live? I can't remember, but I'm working on that, Sam. In fact, I mentioned it, I think yesterday about, maybe doing a thing where I can bring calls in via Discord to this show and take calls, right? Because it's interesting, wow, You have all 3 platforms on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. That's great. Ooh, sound too good. Yeah, David. Yeah, we've been doing that for a while. Keola P and Kalea will have to find some way to connect for sure. Maybe weekends because, yeah, they have school. Yeah, I know. I'm up at 6 a.m. Yeah, most people who get things done get up early because they're worried and can't sleep. Maybe can have vote for the time slot. The reason I hesitate on that, Stephen, is because sometimes you got to make an executive decision yourself, you know. And when it comes to, do I want to split my day up and do the show, or do I want to do it in the morning so I have the rest of the show? I think that's kind of a me thing. You know, you have to kind of. I think. I'm stressed. We go Zippies. Yeah. Extra mac salad. Right. But it's more about, hey guys, I think I have to do this just so the show will survive. You know, if everybody goes, no, keep it there, and the numbers keep dropping and dropping and dropping until finally nobody's really watching because we didn't move it. I mean, think about television. You know, there have been successful shows that were in different time slots and didn't do well. And then when they finally found the time slot, let's say for Gilligan's Island, it bounced around a little bit. And then when it found this one time slot where it connected with the people, bam, it took off, you know. Let's see what Sam has to say. You have great suggestions, by the way, brother. Let me know later what your Discord is, and I'll add you to my friends list. Also, Discord hosts a streamer group for 808s that stream as well. Yeah, there's so much I'm trying to learn now that's new, so I kind of concentrate on one at a time. You know, I looked into discourse and I'm trying to work to understand it, but the next rung on my ladder right here is Twitch, right? Dewey Weber, it is your show, Andy. Do what you need to. We will follow. Yeah, I appreciate that, Dewey, and that's generally how I feel about it. But it's like, I don't think this is a proper analogy, but like I'm the CEO, but I have a board whose opinion I value, right? And it has weight, definitely. And that board is the Hamajang Gang. It's you guys listening, you know. So if overwhelmingly everyone went, oh, bro, if you move, that's it, I'm out. I cannot watch it, 8 o'clock in the morning or whatever. Then I would go, ooh, and get cold feet, right? But I can't say, okay, let's vote. How many people want to move? How many people don't? Okay, we're moving because the majority, because you don't know who's watching and you don't know, well, why you in vote at 8 o'clock in the morning? I'm not even up. I would have voted the other way. You know what I mean? It has to be a consistent thing. I overthink things, I know, but, it's hard to be. The word I want to use is fair, but in business that sometimes isn't a good word to use. I'm reminded of people that, sometimes it's more important that they be right than kind, So I always have to go, am I trying to be right or fair? It's a tough one. Try 2 shows and Antilytics will show you. Yeah, you know what, Brian, we're doing that now because I'm doing this and I'm still doing the other show, and it'll be like this for at least the next couple weeks, right? Which is 14 shows, right? Now, I don't know how long I can do this at 2 o'clock in the morning for a couple hours and then do 3:30 after that. right? And do the because I leave. I end this show and then I got to walk over to the other one and try to edit cool things. And I have a Skype interview with Jazz today, right? He's going to be basically the last interview for a while. But like Brother Sam, after talking to you, right, I would love to bring you on not as a radio personality, not as a musician, but as a geek, to talk about Discord and to talk about Twitch. Like, I would love to hear your insight on how you use Twitch and how regular people might find value there, because most of my demographic, 45 to 65 plus, they never even heard of Twitch until I was going, hey, you gotta check this out. But Twitch now, the demographic is gaming is dropping, which is what they were known for, and chatting and other things are rising. But it's still down here and doing this. I see that as an opportunity to own the platform with something completely different and to stand out in that platform, because if you're 45 to 65 plus, you might go, oh, what is there on Twitch? Oh, it's this. Boom. And there is interesting information you can use in this new normal where we all have to stream in one way or another. You know? Test Facebook, Andy. What does that mean, test Facebook? I'm on Facebook, so I don't understand what you mean. I'd be interested to know what you mean too. How tested in what way, Thomas? Test Facebook, Andrew. I tested in what way, Thomas? If you could be more specific, I would be interested to know. Tested for viewers, tested for, because I can go here, I can show you, look, watch here, here's what I'm saying. I can go here and I go to Facebook. This is Andy, and we have 4 people watching, okay? And if I wanted to, I can tell you how many people watched other videos there, but here's Andy Bumatai, and we have 9 people watching, okay? Here's Facebook, right? I mean, YouTube, and we have 27 people watching, and here's Twitch, and we have 18 people watching. So when you say tested in what way? I have all 4 screens up. I sent a chat from each Facebook to see where it shows up. Well, they all show up in no, I take that back. Twitch and Facebook and YouTube all end up, all the chats are congealed on Twitch and on Facebook. Okay, see here, look, I'll show you. Okay, if I go here, you see this chat in this area right here, right there, you see that chat? Okay, that is all the chats from all the different areas. You see how it says YouTube, right? And there's Danny, and she's on it, right? And then if you go to, if I go to, here's YouTube, you see the chat right there? There's Music is Life. This is Restream. That's from Twitch. That's from Twitch. So on the side of all of them is all the chat. But Facebook doesn't let you bring chat in from other platforms. So on the Facebook chat, if we go to Facebook, right? Well, here, let me hold on. If I go to Facebook, you see the chat there on the side, right? The Facebook chat is only Facebook, right here. You catch? You see what I'm saying? Wait, come on. Yeah, you see that? That's only Facebook without anything else. Okay. Ooh, so confusing with all these. Yeah. When someone types a long chat on Facebook or Twitch, the Restream bot cuts it off. It has a limiter. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, that's fine. But you know, but that's Thomas. That's why oftentimes I do this right here, right, where I use this screen, right, so that the chat ends up over here. Of course, I turned it off recently. Hold on. Where's the chat bot? I turned off the chat bot. Oh, here. Chat. No, that's chat cam. Where's my overlays? Hold on. Yesterday I turned the chat bot off, and now I can't find it. Checker drums chat. Where is it? Oh, I forgot to turn it back on now. I'm pressuring out under scrutiny here, and I can't figure out where the chat bot went. Music, triangle. Oh no, that's sound effects. Hold on, let me look around. The limiter is for the Portuguese. Oh, that's funny. Oh, let's see. Is it this? No, it's not that one. Is it this one? Okay, here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, where's my chat bot? Restream chat bot. Boom. Okay, there it is. Yeah. So that's why, Thomas, I do this here, right? So that as the chats come in, all the chats from all the different places end up over here, right? Say like there's Brian, he's coming in from YouTube, and as they come in, no matter where they're from, so everybody can read them over here. Plus, I can still do this and put that at the bottom so you can see it. Now, it's a big one, but like this, right? This would fit right here, like that. This is what we call the chat screen. Yeah. I appreciate your dedication to keeping it hamajang, Andy. It's part of what makes the show fun. Oh, thank you, Kevin. Yeah, bro. Let me see if I can find that so I can bring it somewhere. Oh, I don't see it. Oh, here. Boom. Yeah, it's part of what makes the show fun. Yeah. And again, as my, I don't know, board of directors isn't really a good name for you guys. I mean, how I think of you, you know, you're the Hamajang gang, but it's like, you know, you're all consultants on the show. What did David Souza say? Oh yeah, I know. Is that funny or what? Oh, the limiter. You know, that reminds me of a joke that I tried, Sam. That reminds me of a joke I tried to give to Frank de Lima, and believe it or not, he never catch. I said, how about this? Oh, I went to the plant store and I bought one plant, and the lady behind the counter said, if I talk to my plant, he will do better. So I did. Bugger never lasts 3 days. I don't understand. Oh, never mind. Oh, musical's life. You know my answer. Oh, is Lono here? I didn't see him. Yes, of course. I got your music on my earbuds all the time. So fine. Yeah. Hey, with a Kapakahi Council. Ooh, I like that. A Kapakahi Council. Oh, Terry, you were here yesterday when I showed the trailer for Flo's bus. Yeah, and I downloaded the whole thing, the whole 20-minute show. I've been watching it. Good fun, man. That's the kind you go, wow, I wish we could do something like that. Of course, there's no masks, That was in another era. The Kapakahi Council. Oh, see that? Oh, here's Wilson. Oh, mahalo for being on the Twitch side. Yeah, Keola and Kalea, definitely enjoy your show. You and impact them for sure. Oh, I'm glad, bro. And I hope in a positive way. And the job you and your wife did, so evident. Congratulations. Have a super day. Catch you later. Gotta do Wahine do list before she come home. Oh yeah, I know that one. The honey-do list. Music is life. I just love listening to your music. I miss home so much, and your music touches my heart. Mahalo for sharing. The Board of Laughter Supply. Oh, I like that. The Kapakahi Council, better known as the Board of Laughter Supply. Isn't this fun? Anyway, that's so funny. Hey, the kind follow your friends all the way to the car when they go home. Oh yeah. Okay, I gotta leave in about a half hour. We better start saying goodbye. Okay, everybody. Hey, bye. Oh, boy, how you going? Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, I'll go walk with you. By the way, how your leg? Oh, my leg good, brother. But, sometimes in the morning, oh, brother, oh, that bugger, I don't know. It's not a leg. I think I get 3 legs, One on this side, and 1 morning leg and 1 afternoon leg on the right side. That's good. Hey, let me tell you about my toe. Gotta go shoot something or somebody. Don't do that. Andy, you the judge. You get the gavel. Hammer. Was fun watching the hammer come down on everyone last night. No start. Oop. Miss. Yeah. Oh, that's great. That's great, Kevin. The Board of Laughter Supply. I like Kapakahi Council, the Board of Laughter Supply. We should make a logo, that looks like like the Board of Water Supply with put Board of Laughter Supply. Put them on my truck. Yeah, I'm with the Board of Laughter Supply. We gotta go in here, check out. I get clipboard, so I'm all right. Oh, you get clipboard? Oh yeah, I get clipboard. Okay, then you can go. If you get clipboard, white helmet, and orange vest. You in, gang. Ooh, laughing in my truck. Positive impact, Andy, all the way. Oh, mahalo, Wilson. Thank you so much. Ooh, what kamola, man? You get mongoose in your chicken coop. Yeah, I think so. Hey, Ryan, how you? I missed that, bugger. Hold on. Making me feel like still at home. Waipahu. You found Waipahu. That's right. They teach the Filipinos about saying Waipahu, right? That's the correct pronunciation. Because you get one kahako, right? Over the U, so it's Waipahu. Da Waipahu. Maybe I never get the up note that the Filipinos use. Waipahu. Oh, hey Russell, you get pen. Pen. Oh, hey Russell, this bugger giving me heat. Oh, rap was so good on that. Oh my goodness. I was almost a little disappointed when he did it with visuals. Because what I was imagining in my head was way different when he actually played the characters. I loved it as just a standalone radio piece, But that's my humble opinion. Ooh. Been living in Hawaii, and since I'm Hawaiian in the house. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna work on it. Glad I caught the show this morning. Lurking tonight for Ice Cream Wednesday. Yeah. Go slap his head. Exactly. Why not go sit on one air hose? Remember that line? That's how it started. You know what? Why you not go sit on one air hose? Oh, spring. Hello. Room service. Mr. Frog Tree. Okay, Mr. Frog Tree. Sometimes Andy needs to tell us, cool your jets, it's not automation. Yeah, well, you know what? I often think about, what rap would be doing in this day and age. Because imagine, he died before the internet was popular. He died before cell phones were popular. I mean, think about it. It's just, what? Ooh, yep, today, Wednesday, and I may skip it, in fact, because I gotta be honest, gang, I'm getting fat. I'm gaining weight. I don't think so, but my genes think so. You know what I'm saying? What's that joke? That's what I love about my sweatpants. Your genes go, hey, you're getting fat. And then your sweatpants go, no, we good. Oh, that's Fogarty. Oh, that's Fogarty. That's what I said, Frog Tree. What? Cheeseburger deluxe with french fries and a thick chocolate malt. You like the cheeseburger with cheese, or you like one hamburger on the side with cheeseburger? Whatever it was. Oh, your pants don't lie. That's right. Cannot listen to your sweatpants. Those are some lying buggers. My scale lies. Yeah, I bought the same brand, Iris. That lying bugger. Hey, dude. Thanks, sir, for being on Twitch and hitting the K. Really appreciate it. Okay. If you are having fun, you are having fun, and you will wear toga. No care about the shape. Well, I care. When you get old, you gotta watch your weight. Think about it. How many really old fat people do you know? There may be a few, but most of the, you have health problems there when you don't. And plus, I don't like being fat. It just feels. And I have been fat. I promise you. I get that Hawaiian blood. Oh man, I could just whack a meal, no problem. Oh no. Yeah. Can you stop eating not when you're full, but when you're tired? That's me, right? Andy, I got mint chocolate chip ice cream with ice cream sauce. Oh, don't stop. Another show, dieting with Andy. Oh yeah, right. Here's me dieting. More coffee. Oh, that's funny, Heather. That's a very tit-up thing. I still make people scared when I say, you know what? Ooh, you made me scared. Especially when they do that glance to the side before they talk to you. They go, you know what? Oh, what you checking for? If anybody watching, what? False crack coming up, huh? Andy, you can still eat ice cream, low calorie, skim milk. That's like a friend one time he was from Europe, Germany, I think he was. And he says, someone said, hey, you want a Coors Light? He says, isn't that redundant? I don't do a German accent. Und isn't that redundant? Hey, aloha Smitty. I'm working from home. Have to close the kitchen. Always in shorts. All my pants went shrink because the mad I don't wear no more. Mad I don't wear no more. Yeah, pants. You don't wear them that much. They shrink on you. Yeah. Okay, you guys. Well, I guess we could go for 25 more minutes. And I'm trying to do these shows around 2 hours because that's what, remember when the Daily Pigeons were that. So anyway, wait a minute, hold on. Redundant. What the one small redundant? What? That one small plant? Yeah. Oh, is that a redundant? City Millis, a City Millis redundant. Oh, it's a broadleaf redundant, eh? Oh, that bugger right there. Oh. Oh no, my goodness. Don't start. We go the other way. Heavy cream, almost no sugar. Still good. No fattening. Yes, it's not, it's the amount. And the thing about ice cream, it's a gateway food. That was good. Any cookies left? Oh, a cookie. Oh no. Get ice cream sandwich. Oh, ice cream sandwich. Oh, that blah blah blah. Oh, right there. Oh. We get milk for a cookie. Oh. Ooh. Well, Lonnie, how you? Sorry I'm late. Aloha, gang. Shoot, I'm late. Don't worry, you're not late. You can, this is early. Show starts at 3:30 p.m. Hey. Okay, gotta go make rice and bag clothes. Rice bag, gotta go make rice bag clothes. Yeah, I know. Remember those? But had the rice bag shorts. I can still have the ice cream, but I can still have the ice, but no cream. Oh, Steven, that's me. That's what I'm gonna have. Oh, that's so funny. Maybe I just get one, like a glass of ice and a cup of cream. Oh, look. Junk. Fat is better for you than sugar and salt, brother. Yeah, we don't eat a lot of sugar. When I was growing up, we had a sugar bowl. My dad we always had a sugar bowl on the thing and a big thing of salt. And when he don't even taste the food. He take it, he grab the salt, he does that at restaurants. You get the food, he grab the salt. First thing he do, he just choke the salt. And then when he make his coffee, like 3 teaspoons of salt, sugar, everything. And when we made cereal, right? He used to give us cereal, take sugar, and like, Dad, this is cereal. It's already, But my wife doesn't cook like that. We have to go. Is there salt in the house? I don't know. I think there's some salt here. And it's because of the way she grew up. Her dad couldn't eat salt and sugar, so she grew up not eating that. So I'm lucky that way. Oh, not too sweet, not too rancid, but just right. Oh, right. You're a big rap fan, huh? There you go. By the way, I don't know if you know it, and I always mention this, that very few people know that piece that he did was sort of an homage to Lucille Ball, right? Lucille Ball did a skit almost exactly like that, where she was cooking and she was drinking the wine and got nuts, and he did a version of that, which I thought was kind of cool, Tell Laura I love her, right? That was Fake Yanagi. My husband uses chili pepper instead of salt sometimes. Ouch! Yeah. Well, a lot of Hawaiians, local people, they use ketchup instead of salt. Like in the morning, if I'm at Zippy's, I always put ketchup on my eggs. I don't do that at home, oddly enough, for some reason. I don't know. Maybe because I don't know where the ketchup stays. But hey, aloha, Danny. Oh, Terry Gilmore, my mu'u step plenty room. Oh yeah. Aloha, Danny. I was so engrossed in the 5-minute craft, so you sent me. I forgot Andy on Twitch. Oh, there you go. That's high compliment. Thank you. Oh, appreciate it. Whisper pineapple. What? Someone on the Daily Pigeon Facebook group said whisper pineapple and it makes the ice cream Hawaiian. More local people. Why does a pineapple on a pizza make it a Hawaiian pizza? Yeah, there's always that. Ketchup has a ton of sugar in it. Yeah, I'm sure it does. You know, you scrutinize anything, you know. But again, like my wife always says, it's not so much what you eat, it's the amounts. That's my favorite Don Ho diet trick. You know, Andy, you lose weight. The best exercise is push-aways. You eat till you full, then push the plate away. Push away. Because, you know, that's... And you know what? I got to tell you, too, you know, and there was a study done in this, especially if you grow up poor, right, like we did, right? They put food in front of you. You don't leave this table till you eat everything I gave you. You gotta finish your plate before you leave. Oh, but I'm full. Finish your plate. Oh, and then you get into that mentality where you gotta eat everything on your plate, and then you grow up and you can afford food, and then, oh, I gotta eat all of this. I was terrible, you know, like I used to do the dishes, right? And, you know, everybody eating, I go, oh, look, one little piece of meat still left. I grind them, you know, if it's only the family, I don't do that when people are over. But, you know, when we're small kids and they don't finish something, oh, it's one bite. I grind them right there at the sink. I know, I was terrible. Oh, yes, exactly. No ketchup soup. What? Yeah, I didn't take offense to that. No. You know, believe me, there were, you know, like mayonnaise. You know, I cut way back on mayonnaise when people told me what it was. What? It's oil and egg whites or something like that? Isn't that what basically mayonnaise is? I know. Hey, you remember Anna Bananas had peanut butter pineapple pizza? Was actually kind of okay. Wow. I can't eat ice cream too much, and I'll be singing Over the Rainbow to Israel. Was a good friend from Macau Street in Macau. Yeah. Oh, you lactose intolerant? Oh, is this live? Oh, no, Adam. It's not. This is a recording, but it's such a good recording that when you ask questions like this, the recording answers. That's how far the technology has come, Adam. So, you know, again, this is not live. Okay, I'm sorry to disappoint you. Oh, beat a raw egg more better. Beat a raw egg better. Yeah, I think so. Hey, aloha, Andy. How's it, Gangi? Oh, how's it, Adam? How you? Nice to have you here. Whoa. I grew up with Hungry 8. We ate everything before it hit the table. Yeah, remember that? We had 6 kids, and when you go to scoop food, right, the question was always, did Dad eat? Because you had to leave enough, right? Did Dad eat? No. Oh, I wanted to scrape the bottom. Hey, Adam. People saying, how's it to Adam? Right there. Woo. Not live, just Al. It's not live. Only Al is live. Everybody else is on the brink. But Right, how you back as people from the islands, Lono for life. Yeah, hey, that would be a good shirt for Lono. Lono for life. Yeah, we love his music though. I'm inundating people with it. You know, it's like, what do they call that? You know, when things are in the background and, I can't remember the word. Anybody remember the word? You know, like when they kind of indoctrinate you with subliminal. We're inundating people with subliminal Lono. Oh, there we go. Oh, thank you, Shakalaka. Just said catch him before you. Hey, Dad, no eat until he done with the beers. Oh, bro. My dad used to drink a 12-pack every day after work. And he was like 160 pounds, maybe 170 pounds max. Oh, Mohammed. Hey, brah. Is that who I think it is? Hey, there you are, brah. How you? Hey, mahalo. Hey, we work together. He's a comic. Oh, brah. You're so funny. I remember when when they first started doing the checks at the airport. He goes, "Oh, you think it's random? Try going through an airport and your name is Mohammed." Hey, good to see you, my brother. Right on. Yeah. In fact, today, you remember Jazz Kaner? He was a road monster when we were all on the road. I'm talking to him today. I'm just interviewing him. We're gonna talk story. He sent me a whole bunch of videos, and I went, "Wow, we don't want to look at videos you shot in high school and stuff, you know." He was like a film buff, right? You know. I can surf to this song. This is it. Here, let's get in the barrel. Cut back. Ooh, spray that bug up. Down in. Ooh, stall. I'm looking at my lip. I'm inside. I'm pinning. Woohoo. Wow, Ariel. What? I don't catch that, Heather. Love spam hard, but so close. So close. Surfing with the dolphins. That's all right, yeah. I saw a funny video. A guy was stand-up paddling, and he was going out, and this dolphin jumped and knocked him off the board. Yeah, get off my wave. Grab her. Andy giving birth. Oh, I was pitted. Which is kind of like giving birth, you know, or being, you know, born to the ocean. There's nothing like getting barreled, man, you know. And to this day, you know, it's still considered the ultimate when you get buried. And when you think about it, you look at guys like, you know, John Florence or even Kelly, you know, all of, you know, Toledo, you know, Felipe Toledo and those guys. To them, getting barreled is, you know, they do it so easy, but still they describe it as the ultimate surfing experience, you know, better than aerial. Oh, you can listen to the music while surfing now. Changer having tunes. Oh yeah, you know, they have surf helmets now with all kinds of music. But you know what? When I'm in the ocean, I don't want to listen to anything. Quite frankly, when I'm in the garage, I don't want to hear anything. You know, I just tune out. I like to concentrate on what I'm doing. You know, but this in the background is burps. Okay, gang, you know what? We got about 10 more minutes left on this. So to recap, for those who may just be joining us, one of the things we talked about, okay, was again doing the morning Twitch, because I'm on three platforms, but when I get affiliate, I'm pretty sure I'll get it, right? I fulfilled the requirements. I just applied now. You have to apply. If I'm approved, I will be doing this show exclusive of YouTube and Facebook. So if you'd like to watch the morning Twitch, please go to Twitch at twitch.tv, and right in the middle you'll see a little search bar. You put Andy Bumatai, it's spelled like this, right? And then hit the follow button if can, and then I think you get alerts or whatever, because I am going to do this in the morning, right? Now, the second stage of the rocket is I'm considering moving the Daily Pigeon live from the 3:30 time slot, 3:30 p.m. Hawaii time slot, and combining it with the morning Twitch and doing that on Twitch, right? And then taking the show 24 hours after it airs and putting it on YouTube and Facebook. And possibly doing some other things there as well, live stuff there. But this is what is bouncing around my head. And again, I'm putting it out to the Hamajang Gang Kapakahi Council Board of Laughter Supply. That's what's happening. Irate Coffee with Andy. Yeah, that's got a nice ring with it. But I don't, I don't like to do things with my name in it, because it feels weird. Hi, and welcome to Coffee with Andy. It just seems like I'm saying, hi, and welcome to Coffee with me. Small kind of uji, Oh, all about the barrels. You old school, the best school in the moment, Andy Bumatai. See you early in the AM. I am on board. Twitch. Yeah. That's what we're hoping to do. Okay. Now, what was that? Somebody sent, what is that? I just got something, something I've never seen before. Was that some kind of donation or something on something, but I don't know where it was. Was that a Twitch thing? I don't know. If you, because I saw, what was that? It could have been it's a Skype message. Okay, let's see what happened here. Oh, it's Ron Wiley. Hey, how's it, Ron? I'm gonna accept Ron Wiley's thing. Say, how's it? There's Ron. What if he's on? Well, he's on the air, I think, right now, right? Great. You can now start chatting. I'm gonna ask Ron if he's on the air. You on the air? He's a radio personality on Kauai. Oh, you on the air? Yeah. Me too. I'm gonna say, oh, we'll see what he is. Hey, maybe we can go on the radio. That would be cool, huh? Hey, we're broadcasting on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, and Kong Radio on Kauai. Go on the air with Ron. Yeah, I was just saying that. It would be fun. Nowadays, it's not like the old days, bro, when they controlled the station. Now there's a computer that says, you have 30 seconds during this time slot. Look. Oh, hey, wait, hold on. Let me see what he says here. Hold on. He sent me some kind of file.
This is my very first Skype. I'm not certain what I'm doing. Anyway, I'll get hold of Andy Bumatai by email.
No, you can do it. I'm right here. Let's. I'm calling them. Let's see if we can bring them in. He doesn't know how to answer. Yeah, he doesn't know how to answer. He may be on the air and can't answer. Yeah, we'll let him off the hook. He was unavailable. Yeah, got your message. Yeah, I'll put got your message. By the way, we have him. We have him scheduled for this Saturday at 4:00. I'm going to talk to him live on this show, right? Because he's on from like 4:30 in the morning to 12 in the afternoon, so he's right in the middle of his show. Yeah. Oh, okay. So anyway, as we wrap it up here, as we come up to the top of the hour, like I said, please, if you can, go to Twitch, join that show if you're interested in a combination of Daily Pigeon Live and Morning Twitch, and that combination will be kind of what we're doing on Daily Pigeon, but also maybe a section of tech talk for the rest of us on how to stream or what you may have questions on. I don't know how we do that. Maybe we do how's it? Welcome to the Daily Pigeon Live. Oh, okay, now it's the top of the hour. Let's go to Tech Talk. And when we do Tech Talk, I want to bring in people with expertise on whatever we're talking about. Like say, for instance, we talk about how can regular people light themselves so they can do a better Zoom, right? I bring in a lighting person, and that person goes, oh, you can use a lamp, or you can reflect a mirror, or you can sit in front of an open mirror, and the light will change as the sun goes or clouds come in, but still you have a natural light, so you don't have to have a light like this. Another like lighting tricks. Well, you can't see it because I'm wearing a turtleneck, but you see when you do this, right? If you light in a certain way, you see how there's a shadow under here that makes your face stand out a little bit, and if you get the kind chicken neck like me, right, then it hides that to some degree. You see what I'm saying? So if you're like this, you don't see that as much. That's why when you see like Nancy Pelosi on the news, right? She must love the masks because she can take the mask down and hide her chicken neck because she get the same thing. You get to that age where you go, oh man, I got chicken neck, right? I mean, so anyway, there are lighting tricks. See, and this lighting is known in the industry as butterfly lighting, because you see this little shadow under my nose, right, like that that's supposed to kind of look like a butterfly, so they call this butterfly lighting, and it's the most flattering lighting. So if you only have one light and you can get it over your head like this, here, I'll show you what I mean. Okay, if I take my lighting and I take it like all the way up, you see what I mean? You see how it's, well, I guess there's nowhere to really do it, so yeah, I can't do it. It's too dark. But lighting is a huge deal, right? I mean, like people light like when I'm talking to some people and they're like, hey, hi, how are you, Andy? It's great to be here. And you're like, bro, turn up the light, so you can, lighting is important. But anyway, I got off subject. So if we talk about lighting, I'll try to bring in a lighting person. And it won't be a celebrity, it'll just be somebody who knows something about lighting. And it'll be my job to ask the questions that you guys ask on, how can I use a regular light for lighting. Yeah, I put a flashlight under my chin on Halloween. There you go. That's called Halloween lighting. That's the opposite of butterfly. Because this is butterfly lighting. What you're doing is called bat lighting. I used to work theatrical lighting. Yeah, that's a little different. The principles are kind of the same, but in close proximity, like this, right? You see, like you notice, you see, like right here, there's this slight light. Here, let me show you what I mean. See, if I take that light and make it too bright, you see, it looks like this, and now you can see the microphone really well. But if I drop it right to an extent like this, it kind of hides the microphone. But if I take it all the way down, you see what I'm saying? Now there's no contrast between this shoulder and the side of my head to the back of the wall. So it doesn't look as good as just slightly up here, like this. See, like that. You see? So now you can see the earphone thing, and you get small kind. Yeah, exactly. Oh, listening to Andy while having my breakfast. Oh, that's good. Disembodied head. Yeah, exactly. And especially if you wear black, like I do a lot, and which I'll probably do more on the show because I don't know, it's easier. All right, gang. So 3 things, and I'll wrap it up. If can, please go to Twitch. Follow in preparation of me doing exclusive shows there. Okay. And then lastly, I'm thinking about moving the time slot of Daily Pigeon Live from 3:30 to this morning show. And I may even start it at 6 a.m. Okay? Because that's, I think, better for everybody on the mainland. Okay? If can. Oh, you have a Tory Richards black shirt. No, I do not. Okay, gang, thank you so much for watching. That's a couple hours here on another rehearsal of the morning Twitch. Oh, I'll twitch to Twitch. Thanks, you guys. All right, I'm gonna hit the button wherever that bugger is, and hooey ho, Andy and the Hammerjang gang. See you guys again. Tree Turtles. We'll be back with more of this. Oh, talking tech head, disembodied head. Yes. Okay, you guys all start now and then. Wow, Maestro. Man, gotta take notes now. Oh yeah, there you go, Sam. But bro, I'd love to hear your feedback on speaking on camera too. With all your expertise, Sam, you've been excellent. And you don't have to be a celebrity. You can be a voice coach. Okay, I'm gonna hit the button. Thanks. See you at 3:30. Thanks, Aloha.